This was our dream home. We've taken 9 years to build it. It's been a haven, a secure haven for us to live in.
Tracy Lee Dorney built high walls to keep her family safe in a city full of threats. She now claims that state-of-the-art security measures can't protect her from the uninvited hazard that landed on her doorstep. An iBurst cell mast was installed in August last year.
To watch this big piece of tower go up 30 meters from your bedroom window and know that that's going to be radiating through your home 24/7.
We all want the technology that connects us to the 21st century, but nobody wants it in their backyard.
You're not going to know what actually it's doing to you until it starts doing it to you.
Within weeks, Tracy says she began to experience unusual symptoms.
It was actually quite frightening how quickly things did start happening. Headaches, the nausea, the rashes. It was a burning, itching, stinging. And you like to sort of think, oh, it's not connected. There was just too many things going wrong with us for there not to be a connection.
These towers radiate electromagnetic radiation, and there are international standards on how much radiation is allowed on a site like this. And you have to make sure that you fall within those health limits.
Jannie van Zyl is the CEO of iBurst. He says they conform to international radiation limits. In fact, he says they operate at levels far below the standard.
To give you an idea, the specific tower was approximately 10,000 times less than what the ICNIRP and the World Health Organization set as a limit.
There's a lot of controversy about these radiation levels. In fact, health problems are reported at like 1/1,000,000th of the ICNIRP guidelines.
Carl Miller is with the Electromagnetic Action Group of South Africa. They have serious concerns about the standards set by international watchdogs.
They are totally inadequate. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of scientific experiments showing all kinds of health problems, all kinds of biological effects at levels way, way, way below the ICNIRP levels.
The facts seem to fluctuate depending on where you stand in the debate.
You know, there are something like 40,000, if I do a fun check, I don't know the exact number, but probably something like 40,000 towers in South Africa, and clearly probably hundreds or millions worldwide. And there has been many studies done. There's been no concrete evidence that there is a problem with radiation.
There are several empirical studies, peer-reviewed, that raise exactly the concerns that the Craigavon community are raising.
And there are many more studies that say that no correlation can be found.
Look, we can play this ping-pong.
Exactly.
I can say this study, you can say that study.
I've got slightly more studies than you.
But the bottom line is, there is enough information to raise the concern.
Which means that then it should be taken further with proper scientific study.
The World Health Organization fact sheet states that from all evidence accumulated so far, no adverse health effects have been shown to occur from signals at masts. Inversely, their website carries studies which conclude there are negative effects ranging from sleep disturbances to serious illness. Regardless of the surplus of contradicting science, Tracy and her family are clear about what they are feeling.
You were itching on your body, you were feeling nauseous, you were vomiting a lot, your head felt like it was squeezing and it was going to explode.
In a desperate attempt to alleviate his symptoms, Tracy lined her son Keegan's room with insulation foil.
Well, it's supposed to stop the radiation from coming through, but it didn't work.
He had heart palpitations where he'd say to me, "Mommy, my heart's going too fast."
My heart was racing.
And I just knew that I just, in good faith, couldn't leave my child here.
Tracy moved her family out of their home in October last year.
The nausea and the headaches and all of that started subsiding. Keegan's rash started clearing up because he hadn't been as inflamed as mine. It's taken quite a long time for that to heal.
In the months since her self-imposed eviction, Tracy discovered she was not the only Craigavon resident with concerns.
And we suddenly realized we were getting emails where other people were telling us, we've got rashes, we've got nausea, we've got vomiting, tinnitus, heart palpitations. And there was a pattern happening in Craigavon. And all those people said they'd never had it before.
It is quite normal when a new site is constructed that people will make an association between anything new that happens in your environment, like a big tower going up. Clearly it's extremely visible.
To date, Tracy has a database of complaints from about 45 residents in her neighborhood.
Before, I wasn't like this. I'm working there for 10 years. Now, it's just changed for 3 months.
I started experiencing symptoms that I've never experienced before.
All my body is itchy and it's burning. I'm scratching. I can't even sleep.
Itchy skin, bloodshot eyes, headaches, inability to concentrate. I'd get an inflamed sensation down the one side of my body.
Like hot flushes, headaches and, all those things.
I haven't really been able to sleep properly.
My stomach is burning inside. I feel like I can vomit and I've got a headache.
I do not for a minute think that they're imagining the symptoms. The symptoms are real. Right now, we're questioning the correlation because we've not seen any facts that can prove the correlation between the tower and the symptoms.
Can I prove that the symptoms are a direct result of the tower going up? No, I can't. Does it correspond with the exact same time I started working from home? Did the symptoms get worse at that time? Yes, they did. And I'm not going to gamble with that factor. There's a book called Would You Stick Your Head in the Microwave Oven? And that about sums it up for me. Would you?